What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here with some more Madden 20 news. So as some of you know, every Thursday the EA Madden team is releasing a bunch of news every Thursday for about 5 weeks. This is week 3 of that, and we've learned a lot of new stuff from the blog and the live stream that just happened. In this video, we're going to cover the things like missions, ultimate challenges, ways to play together with friends, like a co-op, ultimate challenges, and things like that. Some different things to do with the archetype system. There's a lot of information in here. We're going to just cover it. I'm going to read off the blog and pass this information along to you guys. So first, we're going to cover the new missions in Madden. It says missions offers a new perspective on Madden. From everything like play experiences to building out sets in your item binder, missions will help guide on your quest for the best items and rewards in Madden Ultimate Team. Think of it as a roadmap to upgrading your squad with items you want, with a clearly laid out path of how to earn those items or rewards. Missions will help you navigate to the content you're looking for without having to spend valuable time searching for it. Our goal with this new feature is to make sure the right missions that make sense for you are surfaced when you're in the game. To start, you'll be fed different missions based on your MUT level. Then as you progress, more missions will begin to open up and help you explore different areas of the game. Now, missions are not what it used to grant you, missions are not what is used to grant you rewards in Madden Ultimate Team. Instead, think of missions as a vehicle to get you that reward. And a mission may not always be based off one particular thing. For example, a mission could be something like earn 50 series trophies. Missions will link you to all of the play experiences like head-to-head seasons, squad seasons, solo battles, and more. Those places where you can earn series trophies on your way to completing said mission. Think of it as a roadmap to earning the best items from your favorite programs. Want to acquire the MUT Master item, for example? Missions will be your step-by-step guide on how to achieve that goal, whether it's through ultimate challenges, squad seasons, the auction house, completing a trophy set, or another play experiences. Missions is a tool that will get you there in the most efficient way. Now, to chime in real quickly here as I was reading off the blog, during the live stream, they kind of went over this, and a lot of people were a little bit confused. The way they were laying it out on the live stream and even here on the blog is still confusing, I'm sure, to most of you listening. What it really sounds like missions is when you load into Madden Ultimate Team, it's going to be the first tab you see. And depending on which program is live at the time or whatever you're trying to achieve in the game, there's going to be, I guess, a bunch of different types of lists that you could click into, and then it'll tell you like what you need to do, kind of walk you through what you need to do to complete an objective. Whereas in past Ultimate Teams, like, you kind of knew what you had to do, but you somewhat had to figure it out and navigate things yourself. Whereas now the missions page is going to be kind of like a way to guide you into everything you need for a particular said mission. So like they said, if your mission is getting MUT Master, you could click on MUT Master and it's going to have everything you need to know about getting MUT Master, and you can click on each thing. And if it's like, okay, you need to get so many passing yards, for example, well, you could click on that part of the mission and it'll bring you, to where you have to go to get these passing yards, whether it be, give you the option to play solo challenges, play head-to-head or whatever. And of course, things like sets and things like that can get kind of confusing. It's going to lead you to all of that as well. We're really going to have to see it as it comes out. We have some screenshots of it, of course, but the way they laid it out was a little confusing. I don't think it'll be as confusing once we're actually playing it. I think it's one of those things that's a little bit harder to explain than to actually play for yourself, so we'll see. The next thing they went into here is Ultimate Challenges. It says that Ultimate Challenges is the next step in the evolution of what was formerly known as Solo Challenges. Solos are no more. One of the major adjustments in Ultimate Challenges is a new star-based reward system. Before you begin an Ultimate Challenge, you will have the ability to choose from 1, 2, or 3 stars. The higher number of stars, the higher the difficulty and the intensity of the challenge. If you want a more casual experience, you can select 1 star. When you begin bumping up the star level, the challenge gets more difficult and a number of ways to compete. For this reason, Ultimate Challenges will be replayable. So you can compete in an Ultimate Challenge on 1 star if you're comfortable with it. Then you can work your way up to 3 stars, and the reward you receive upon completion will affect your star level you completed the challenge on. So They did show some screenshots of this on the stream as well. Basically, now when you go to a solo challenge, you basically are saying, do you want to play it on like easy, medium, or hard? Think of the 3 stars like that. You get more rewards for playing it on a higher difficulty. Now, they said the difficulty from, like easy, medium, or hard, it could just be that, the easy 1 star is on rookie, the 2 stars is on pro, and the 3 stars is on all pro. But sometimes the objective could be a little bit different. You might have to get more yards based on the difficulty, or you might have less time in the game. Let's say you're in the 4th quarter, on 1 star you might have a whole quarter to complete a challenge, whereas on 3 stars maybe you only have half a quarter. So there's a bunch of different ways they can adjust the difficulty, but you will get higher rewards, and they are replayable as well. So kind of adds a little bit more spice to it, but also gives you the chance to earn more rewards if you feel like your skill level is higher than the average person that's just playing through solo challenges. Now, here it talks about the Ultimate Challenge reward. So I guess I kind of got a little bit ahead of the blog here because I watched the stream. But here on the blog it says, now let's talk about how the rewards are granted based on the new star concept. No longer are big time rewards tied to simply winning the last solo challenge in any given sequence. Instead, you'll see a list of milestones where rewards are dished out as you accumulate more stars in a given category. Milestones will have increasing thresholds of star totals, and you will have the opportunity to earn everything from the list as you continue dominating challenges. We should also mention how bonus goals work in Madden NFL 20. We've already talked about how in most Ultimate Challenges you'll have the opportunity to choose between 1, 2, or 3 stars, but you'll also be able to earn additional stars from bonus goals as well where applicable. In order to earn a full 5 stars, you will need to complete a bonus set of goals on the highest difficulty. For instance, if you play the challenge at 1 star and achieve both bonus goals, you will come out of that challenge with 3 stars. However, if you were to replay that same challenge on the hardest difficulty, and if you were to go replay it but now do it on the hardest difficulty, you would not re-earn the bonus goals. You will still only have earned 3 stars from that challenge. Unlike previous years, you will have the opportunity to retry for these bonus goals no matter how many times you've previously attempted the challenge. In a way, this is a shift from the sequential solo challenge programs of Madden Ultimate Team past. Players will now have the option for more variety in terms of their path to earning those stars and rewards. Now, here's some other new info they had about loading in and out of the Ultimate Challenges. Another update that we're pumped to announce involves a tweak to loading in and out of challenges. When you complete an Ultimate Challenge in Madden 20, you'll be prompted to advance to the next challenge without exiting to the main menu via a loading screen. There, you will be able to choose your star difficulty, click accept, and boom, you're quickly on your way to the next challenge. You'll have the ability to complete as many Ultimate Challenges as you want within one sequence without backing out, and you'll see your rewards pour in when you decide to put down the sticks and back out to the main menu. In addition, almost all of our content in Ultimate Challenges has the ability to be played as either a single player or with friends. That's right, bye-bye to solos. If you are playing Ultimate Challenges with somebody else, your Madden Ultimate Team rosters will merge together the same way that it does in MUT Squads. Get hyped to knock out solo challenges together. So, 2 huge things there. The ability to go to the next solo challenge without having to back out to the menu screen might not sound like a big deal to some people, but to people that really grind solos, that is absolutely huge, because you're talking about so much time that is saved. You don't have to load out back to the menu screen and then load into the next challenge. You could simply go to the next solo challenge by clicking a button, choose your difficulty, and boom, you're loading into the next challenge. So if you have a 20 challenge sequence to complete, you can knock them all out without having to back out into the menu screen. Something that probably one of the highest things on the list for Ultimate Team fans, and that was addressed, so that is really huge. And then also the ability to play with friends. So if you don't want to just play through a sequence by yourself, which can get boring, you can team up with a guy in a MUT Squads type of way and knock out the challenges together. I think a lot of people will do that, but I do think also a lot of other people really won't be interested in that either. It just kind of depends on how you see solo challenges. Some people, or a lot of people, just see them as a way to quickly earn rewards, and they just want to get them over as quickly as possible. So playing with friends in that case might not be a big deal, but to the people that just actually enjoy solo challenges and have fun, that's a good addition for them. Now they talk about superstar abilities. This was touched on last week, but superstar abilities in Ultimate Team are going to be a big thing now as well. So it says superstar abilities and X Factors will also be supported with Madden Ultimate Team. Where what the community dubbed as red chems in Madden 19 are basically gone now. Some chemistries from Madden 19 will make the transition to Madden 20, but there will also be brand new ones that are significantly stronger. They're meant to be things that eliminate chance and provide more guaranteed results. Your running back might juke faster, or your quarterback might have a perfect passing accuracy when outside of the pocket, for example. More specific details on how Ultimate Team will be integrating superstar abilities will be revealed at a later date. But basically what they said on the stream is you're gonna like pretty much upgrade these with training, just like you would upgrade, you know, last year with abilities, but now you're gonna, or with red chems last year, but now they're gonna be superstar abilities. Now they talk about player archetypes. Says another feature added this year and a continued effort to differentiate players is the addition of the player archetypes in Madden Ultimate Team. There are a couple of noteworthy aspects to player archetypes, beginning with the ability to now craft different player overall calculations for each archetype. Up until this point, we have had to use the OVR formula for each position, and that really made things difficult when it came to spots like tight end and outside linebacker. Now that we have archetypes, we'll be able to better differentiate speed rushing outside linebackers versus a pass coverage outside linebacker, or a vertical threat tight end versus more of a pass blocking tight end. Also, we will use player archetypes to appropriately offer gameplay abilities to archetypes that make sense. So for example, a field general QB will not have an escape artist ability, which allows the QB to have move quickly outside of the pocket and avoid the rush. Conversely, a scrambling QB will not have access to like the pocket passer Deadeye, which gives QBs perfect passer rating when their feet are set inside the pocket. Choosing what you want on the field has never been more important, as it will be in Madden 20. So just like the abilities are going to be in regular game and franchise, it will also be in MUT. You can choose which abilities you want to put on players, but they have to be specific to their archetype, which is good. So you can't take Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick and make them have perfect passing accuracy inside of the pocket, because they are not those type of QBs. And then of course with a Tom Brady or Drew Brees, you're not going to be able to give them the scrambler abilities because they don't do that in real life. So that's really good to hear. And then the last thing they touched on was house rules, which was one of the biggest additions that was added in through Madden 19, and it's going to be coming over to Madden 20 as well, and it's house rules here. It says house rules in Madden 19 was well received by the community, and we're extremely grateful for the positive reception. In Madden 20, house rules will be available once again much closer to launch. We're excited to deliver more flexibility on what we can offer via house rules, like dropping you into an overtime scenario for a condensed and more efficient play experience, for example. Now, you play house rules. What it is it's like an event that you might have for 48 hours where you're playing regular games, but there's specific rules. Like this year, they had certain house rules where like passing touchdowns were worth double points, or you would have a situation where the house rules one week was you had a 1st and 5 instead of 1st and 10, but you only had 2 downs to convert. And they had a bunch of different types of house rules. Next year, they're looking to bring a lot more house rules to the game, and one that they specifically touched on stream is like a college overtime house rules, where they can drop you into a college overtime and you're playing college overtime as an event. It's almost like a mini game, and they said that they're going to have a lot of things like that this year, where the house rules might not be just a specific rule set for a whole game you have to play through, but they can like create mini games out of this, which is something we desperately needed back in Madden. Yes, it's only going to be an Ultimate Team, but this is a fun thing. You know, if you want to hop into Ultimate Team and play some mini games, they can kind of set that up via the house rule event. So that's something I'm actually really excited about. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think below. Make sure to subscribe for all the latest Madden 20 news and content that's going to be coming on a daily basis. And as always, I will see you guys next time.